Hey, what's going on, everybody? OSB is streaming time. It is streaming time. Let me know if the levels are good, everybody out there. Join into the chat. It'll be very energetic and fun and exciting. Because maybe I just made the music too quiet as well. I can't really tell. I don't really know. But we're just listening to Undertale music either way. So what is there to really complain about? Really? Let's see what it is. Oh, yes, we love Windmill. We will love Windmill Isle Day, don't we? Good heavens. Okay, Lauren says, I can hear you. Slay. Okay. Unless anybody else has something to say, then I will carry forward as though it is quite good. The music be quiet now, though. Okay, let me turn it up a little bit. Yeah, let's make it maybe that loud. I don't know. How's that? Let me know. Let me know. Because considering it's a music stream and we're doing a reaction, I would like the levels to be quite good before we get too underway here. What a hummable little tune. Am I right or am I right? I'm happy with these levels. Slay. If anyone else has any other opinions, then you just flipping let me know, because we're going to get underway. I do want to talk about, of course, today, let me look at the Mario Kart World wiki so that we can set the stage a little bit. Today we're going to be ranking the soundtrack. I also wanted to respond to some videos because I'm having a great time with Mario Kart World. Like, it's great, and I was very lucky enough to get it on launch day. Me and my girlfriend, we signed up for some email things for the launch day, and so I was like, yeah, I'll take a look at it because it's launch day, and so I did get an email that was like, we'll be having a launch party or whatever. I was like, oh, it's you know, everybody probably already did launch day stuff because I woke up the next day, like on the launch day of Switch 2 for work, and so I was looking at that. Okay, maybe the music a tad quieter. Here, let's knock it down to 32 decibels. And I texted my girlfriend. I was like, hey, I don't know, like, because you have the day off, I'm at work. I don't know, maybe if you have some time later, if you want, like, maybe swing by and, like, ask him to put you, like, on a list or something. I don't know. And then she pulled up to the Target, and they just like got her in line, and she just got one launch day. So I just got to like we got to set up the Switch 2 together and play Mario Kart World together because she got insanely lucky. So I've been having a really fantastic time with the game. Like, it's a really cool new Mario Kart game. There's a lot of the tracks I'm really excited to explore in the free roam mode, but racing on them is also just so fun. Like, I'm just having such a good time learning the tracks. But a lot of people, like my YouTube, kept feeding me negativity, as it is often wont to do, and people just like, you know, kind of just complaining and just being hater-ass haters. And honestly, if you're not a big fan of the game, like, I can totally understand that. I could totally see some like viewpoints from which I could like see that just kind of being a perspective, but these people are just so loud, and in my opinion they're just kind of complaining that the burger doesn't have 15 toppings on it, like, so to speak, you know, because they set their expectations super high after Mario Kart 8. So I pulled up but one example of such a video today, so I would like to react to that. It's a short, like, 9-minute little video. Obviously me, you know, pausing and giving my response to the points will add some time, but we're gonna respond to that, or we'll have a good time with that. And then I have made my own custom tier list, and you guys can play along at home. I will be sure to share the link in chat when we get to that point. But I made my own tier list of all the tracks in the game, and we are going to be ranking the main tracks by their music. I would like to rank the whole soundtrack, you know, like the title theme and some of the stuff in free roam and everything. But come on, can we look at that? Can we look at this playlist? You can't really see it here. Let me hide my character for like 1 second so you can see this. With all of the remixes that they made for the free roam mode of music from from previous games in the series, there's just way too much music. And on top of that, people have confirmed that they haven't even uploaded everything. And I will admit, even for the main tracks, some of the rips are not the cleanest quite yet because they haven't actually dug into the main files. They're mainly just isolating the audio, which it works. Like all of these sound like pretty good, even with some sound effects in there, and I think that's dope. So I think we're just gonna stick with the main tracks for now, and we'll get to that after we get to the video reaction. So with that, let's pause this excellent TV Girl. If you guys haven't listened to this unreleased TV Girl shit, you gotta get on that shit. It's really, really good. It's all on YouTube right here. We should get to it. But I wanted to respond to, who is this? This is Demeech, with his whimsical alligator character of some sort. What is it, an alligator or a crocodile? Which one has the like teeth that like goes up and the one that goes down? I don't actually remember. But this is Demeech's clickbait ass title. My worst fear about Mario Kart World is real. Slay. Sounds awesome. So we will be reacting to this little 9-minute video, and we'll get this out. We'll get this out of the way. We'll combat some of the criticisms against the game among the Switch 2 launch. And then we'll get to the actual fun part of the stream where we just get to listen to music and just yap about music. Okay. So let's get into it. Wait a minute, we have a whole cartoon intro? Wait, this is fire, actually. Wait, can we actually admire... Can we just admire, like, the scale texture on that? Like, whoa, did he, like, make this himself? That's actually fire. Like, that's actually an insane amount of skill. I really like the stylization of this little character that he has. This is awesome. What do you have to say about Super Mario games and accessories for the Switch 2? True. Of all time? It's concerning, huh? Yeah. Yeah. I will say, because it was so fun watching the Switch 2 Direct. That was so fun, and then afterwards everybody taking a look and being like, wait, this is gonna be $80? That's ridiculous. I will say that was very heartbreaking. That was very distressing and annoying. Yet another. But what is the future? Oh, brother. Okay, alright. Can't hear the video very well. Okay. Let me crank that up a little bit. I don't know why it's so quiet. I'm going to crank it up for everybody. Let me know if it's still quiet. I do have the subtitles on, but if you can't hear it, then fair enough. Let me know. So his criticism is the game at launch only has 32 tracks. The battle mode is quite nerfed, which if you love battle mode, sure, I get that. I have really never enjoyed the battle mode, so frankly, that's not a loss to me, like, at all. I don't care. But I can understand that. But mainly that the game did not launch with 200cc in it, which, considering how insane 200cc like makes the game, and the game just came out and nobody knows like any of the tracks intimately anyways, like nobody was going to be playing 200cc for a while anyways, and frankly I don't understand the 32 tracks thing like at all either, because like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe launched with 48 tracks because it was including all the DLC from the Wii U version. So there were already less tracks in there to begin with. Like, if they doubled it with a couple packs, or if they added some, it's like what? They added 16 tracks, then that's like... Yeah, I would have started with like either 32 or probably even less. I actually have to look up how many the original 8 launched with. And then we got the Booster Course Pass afterwards. Like, I feel like it's kind of like, we all know Mario Kart World's going to get updates and DLC. So, like, I don't really know what the heck we're complaining about, like, less than a week after this game freaking launched, TBH. But... Two of them being repeat. No. This is a theme repeat. Oh, brother. Mario Kart Tour. Mario Kart Tour's the phone one, dude. And wait a minute, and Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, that's the one where you have the, that's not a real Mario Kart game. I'm sorry. That was their excuse to sell you an extra little toy that you could, that's the real rich person shit. That's the real rich person shit. If you got the one where you control the little RC car in your house, that's the real rich person shit. That is not a real Mario Kart game, bro. I mean, that's a fair concern leading up to it. Yeah. Okay. What? Wait, so you thought the only updates that were gonna happen would be that they added more wait, what were you expecting? Limited to battle modes and a few characters missing. So okay, that's fair. You want more battle modes. I can understand that. Because Shine Thief was pretty fun. I will lie. I won't lie. I just don't like the balloon battle. I think that is just so insanely like annoying and boring to play in every single Mario Kart game. Like that's where I'm coming from with this. I'm so race pilled. I'm so race pilled when it comes to Mario Kart. And a few characters missing. Like, is that the? You really thought that was like, gonna be the only like roadmap? Like every game has a roadmap like this. Every game has a roadmap like this where they're gonna add like the CCs and stuff. Come on. It is worse. Guys, there's a glimmer of hope. Nintendo said it could. Wait, why? Hold up. Why would Nintendo say it could be coming back? Hold on. What does that even mean? I don't think Nintendo would themselves say that. I think what you mean is like other fans have been saying that. Uh-huh. Saying. Wait, hang. What? I don't think this guy like knows the English language, bro. What are we saying? "Quote unquote" free update. Like a free update literally just means a free update. Like it's not like they're even like pay gating it. Like they're just gonna give it to you. It's just not ready right now. Like damn. Right. Sure. The genre. Unsatisfactory. Hold on. Guys, my girlfriend is in chat right now. Lauren, do we think with all of the... We sat down, we played through all the tracks together, right? And that took us like 3 hours. And that's like the first time playing them. And that's like without even accounting for free roam. And this is all just like in the base game. Like even within a week, I swear I've already put like 10 to 15 hours into the game. Because it's like you can just sit down and just keep playing. Like it's an evergreen type of game. And I think another big problem is like this is the launch title, which to be fair, I'm willing to put a bunch of time into Mario Kart right away. But it's also like that kind of game you'll keep coming back to, and it will keep adding playtime to the game throughout the console generation when we have like a bunch of other games. Like we find out like we have Donkey Kong coming next month and whatever the frick else they want to add. Plus it's the Switch 2, so you can just buy stuff. Like you can just play like some of the other games that you missed. Like I was playing Deltarune as well. So it's like, yeah, Mario Kart's a perfect game to like have on the side. And if you want something to do when you're spending time with other people, right? I'm like, there's plenty of content in the game. So it's a really good game. And it makes me excited to keep coming back to the game because there will be free updates. So, if they keep adding things on top of a very actually satisfactory amount of content, like this game will just keep getting better. Like, that's the thing. This game's been out for like, I don't know, what day was this posted? Bro, this thing came out before the game even freaking came out. Like, you had to thank another channel for the footage of the video. Oh my god. Yeah, because it's like, game's not even out yet. We're complaining about it, right? And it's like you don't even know what the state of the game is going to look like in a year. Like that's fucking ridiculous. I will say Happiest Plush is correct. Pauline better get more outfits. I do agree. Some of the characters are lacking outfits. I would like more outfits for everybody. That would be quite fun. Sure. Yeah, who cares? That's how every game works now. Okay, hang on. What games is he gonna probably gonna bring up the Mario sports games and Switch Sport, like the sports games on the Switch. That's probably the main example he's thinking. But it's like those, yeah. It's like okay, so that had a roadmap to have like 6 sports total in the game. Like, yeah, there's not a lot of content. That can be very frustrating. I do totally agree. This game has way more content than that. What the fuck are we complaining about here?
Sports games come to mind. These are amongst the worst examples of Nintendo's finish it later games.
Sure.
Even to this day, they're not finished games. But thankfully, Nintendo has been these games as barren as them since 2022.
Well, sure.
Then you look at something like Splatoon 3. That game launched with an ample amount of content, but got supported with free updates and DLC.
Yeah, that's literally what this game is gonna be. Could you turn the video up more? Yeah.
Mario Kart World based on everything
Eh.
you know, and even after playing it,
Here,
how
let's do
unfinished
that.
do you think it's going to be?
How unfinished do you think it's going to be,
That
Dimitri?
would be daft even to suggest. But it doesn't have the luxury of Splatoon 3, where that game launched with pretty much all the important features and modes returning from prior games. You might as well call Mario Kart World Mario Kart New Horizons. In case you didn't know...
Hold on. No way we were comparing this to New Horizons. It's a full karting game. It's a full karting game. What's with the random Animal Crossing? Hey, look, I don't even care that much about... I do not even care that much about Animal Crossing, but I'm just like, hey, can we just like back off? That game was... What's your case? What's your case here?
Launched with a decent amount of content. Had some
Sure.
really cool new additions, but it was missing fan favorite features.
Okay, dude, I'm gonna be so real. I think this game just has the perfect amount of content. Like, sure, there's fan favorite features missing. That's the thing. Fan favorite. When you have a game that has sold as much as Animal Crossing New Horizons or as much as freaking Mario Kart is going to, and already has, like 90% of the people don't give a shit. Like if I turned to my, I'm sorry that I I promise you happiest plush my girlfriend. I do not mean this as an insult, but if I turned to you and I said, by the way, this game doesn't have 200cc in it, how do you feel about that? Because she's not that she's not the like crazy about Mario Kart like I am. She would be like, oh, I don't care. I don't even. She might not even know what that is, and if she does, she's like, I don't care. Like we have 150cc, like whatever, you know. It straight up does not make a difference to anybody besides like the most hardcorest people in the freaky entire fan base. I'm like, can we cool it? Can we cool it? This is just straight up like negativity just for the heck of it. It's very annoying.
As time went on, it got free updates. Most of these free updates brought back missing features. I will admit, I'm a more casual Animal Crossing fan.
Sure, right, exactly. So, no, yes, so use that mindset, and you have to realize that most people are in your headspace of being a more casual Animal Crossing fan. That's what you have to realize. That's what you have to realize, especially with Mario Kart. Like, I'm a freaking hardcore Mario fan. I love when the games are very challenging, when they offer lots of, like, challenging stuff to do. But also, they're made for literally anyone of all ages. So if the game isn't necessarily super challenging to me all the time, or even only a little bit of the time, I'm like, yeah, but is this still an engaging experience? Because anyone of any age can freaking love it. Like I can literally wipe the floor with every star in Mario Galaxy in like a week now because I'm 20. How old am I? I'm 26. But if I gave it to my younger self or a younger child in my life, they would probably really struggle with it because that's just how Mario games work. That's how it works for everybody. So you just have to realize that most people are very casual. So it is okay for stuff to get updated over time, especially because that's just how games work now. That just literally is how games work now. What matters at launch is if there is a good amount of functional, amazing content at launch, and Mario Kart World has that. It's a fantastic game.
Kart fan, I am hardcore.
You are hardcore. Most people are like you.
Most of the arcade games, except for Mario Kart Arcade Grand Prix VR.
Okay, well, I've never even heard of Mario Kart Arcade Grand Prix VR. And I freaking love Mario, so what the fuck are we talking about?
Features, it stings like a sting bee.
Guys, it stings like the sting bee.
Crossing new horizons? Because the amount of content it likely launches with is still a decent amount. I say
sure.
Decent, meaning that you'll definitely get hours out of the game, but it's
right.
going to feel underwhelming.
No, it does not feel underwhelming at all. It does not feel underwhelming at all. I'm so freaking... Dude, I'm literally just so happy with the game. Like, I'm sure if you asked me in like a year, then it's that's the thing. It's a hard discussion to have. It's like, I'm having a fantastic time with the game now. How am I gonna feel in like 5 years? Like, I don't know. Like, that's what's kind of hard about, like, if I was actually ranking the actual racetracks, I probably would not be making very good points now, because at most I've probably played them like, I don't know, like 10 times each or something. And then just compared to the whole life cycle of the game, I don't know. Sorry, give me just a second here. There we go. So yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna have to that's the thing with this type of game, is you just kind of have to wait and see. Like, sure, you have your reactions to it now, but like when we get into the bigger fandom discussions, you do have to kind of wait a little bit. This Demeach, if they even played it, well, first of all, the video was out when the game hadn't even released yet. The whole freaking console hadn't even released yet. I don't know. It just kind of seems like we're making a fire for the smoke. You know what I'm saying?
That likely means it's going to happen. Pretty much.
Sure. So you still get it. So pretty much what you're complaining about is something that you're gonna end up getting anyways. You know. So like I just cannot stand. This is like when people like play like the first level of something and they're like, yeah, I didn't really like it that much. I wonder if they will iterate on an idea later though, because the first level they didn't use it that much. And it's like, what the fuck do you think they're going to do? Bro, can we level up our abilities here?
The matter is, this shouldn't have even been an issue to begin with.
Oh my god. Wait, he's raising his voice. He's raising his voice. Oh boy.
To develop Mario Kart World. And what
sure.
After 11 years is quite frankly looking to be underwhelming.
Oh my god.
Mario Kart World is going to be a good game.
Right. It's fantastic.
A or B good.
Guys, the new Mario game is only A tier good. Oh my god, everybody. Bro, you're being such a crybaby right now. Oh my god.
The problem is, it's not going to be S tier. Going from something...
Dude, who says the new thing has to be S tier?
Just good, that's a downgrade. That's not a good thing. I just don't get it.
Well, I just don't get why the fuck you're freaking the fuck out about this for no fucking reason. Oh my god.
KART is Nintendo's biggest franchise by a long shot. They had the blueprint to make one of the most mind-blowing games in years. Dude,
and people are gonna freaking love it no matter what. Dude, people are gonna love it no matter what, because people aren't like hardcore and they're not even freaking thinking about 90% of what you're talking about in this video.
You have an open world, but no story to...
You know what? It's like they said in the VeggieTales episode. A thankful heart is a happy heart. And you need to become a Demeach who is thankful for what she has. That's all I'm saying. I am a Izzy-Doodle who is thankful for what she has. Because guess what? My year has been dog shit in real life. And I'm going to be real, if we weren't, I would have been like so accepting if my girlfriend wasn't lucky enough to literally just walk into Target and get handed a Switch 2 on launch day. I would have been so grateful for that, and I'm very grateful that it did happen, but I also would have been like, yeah, I accept this if it didn't happen. And I get to play the new Mario Kart with my girlfriend and my roommate, and then I have friends visiting from out of town, and I got to play the new Mario Kart with them. I am thankful for what I have. Okay, Demitch. So you, and also, can I just say, all of this footage is going to be single player. I bet if we look at like if he's made a later Mario Kart video, all that footage is going to be in single player as well. Go find some fucking friends to play with. That is the whole point of the fucking game. Oh my god. Yo, Dave's Video Game Journey is here. Good morning, Dave. Good morning from the land of the rising sun. Or I guess if you're in the southern hemisphere, it's probably the land of the falling sun. I don't know. But anyway, this guy is spitting straight crap. This is what he's doing. Keep being negative, Demitch, and I will keep yelling at you. There's no... Hang on. We gotta go back like 2 seconds.
You have an open world, but no story to connect everything.
No story to connect everything? What are we talking? It's Mario Kart. What do you want the story to be? What does that even mean? I hate when people say like a criticism and they're like, I think it should be like this, and you're like, I think that they should add this, and you're like, how should they add it? Like, do you have any ideas for that? And they're like, no, I didn't actually think that far. Oh, what a helpful criticism then, because it's like what a criticism is supposed to be. You know what I mean? It's just like just don't say something that's like not helpful or interesting.
It doesn't even need to be something grandiose. Just
sure.
Something. Free roam seems like an afterthought and not the star attraction. You have
what?
Battle modes missing, and
they wouldn't shut up about free roam mode in the fucking trailers and stuff. Jesus Lord, that was like 90% of what they were talking about.
Battle arenas don't have distinct, unique themes.
That's fair.
Tracks is still low.
Oh my god. Can we talk about if a game launches with 32 tracks? That is a lot. It's a lot of tracks. And guess what? If we get DLC, then there will be more tracks, which they will most likely do, Demitch. So if you get 32 tracks, most of which are like new or heavy reinterpretations of classics, right? What the fuck is there to complain about? That's like 32 tracks. It's fucking crazy, and the level of quality is like very consistent. So it's not like 32 tracks, but like 16 of them are like dog shit or whatever. Like, this game is very consistent quality. So like, I don't even know what the fuck you're complaining about.
And now, I know it's not.
Guys, first my car exploded, and now I can't even go to the store. It's like complaining like that. It's like, guys, this is the straw that breaks the camel's back, everybody. The game hasn't even come out yet.
But my goodness, it's
but my goodness, that's what I say at work when I get a piece of work that is just like ridiculous. That is like ridiculous. My goodness. I should actually make that. I really want to get a soundboard for these streams, and I want to make my goodness. I want to make that a sound effect on there now. That'd be hilarious.
Worst case of a free update Nintendo game, but
my goodness. It's crap like that, guys. You know he's not messing around because he's saying like Peter Griffin. He said it's crap like this. Okay. Oh, shut up.
Where Nintendo's games were pretty much guaranteed.
Yeah, but dude, what the fuck are you talking about? That much. When Nintendo, you said, I love the GameCube and I love the Wii era. Okay, well, bro, guess what? We're not there anymore. Gaming is just fundamentally different now. So I can understand your frustration. I guarantee you if you went back, you'd be like, oh, where are all these like convenience features that we have developed over the last like, what is this, like 20 years now? Jesus Christ.
Missed the GameCube and Wii era that much more, where Nintendo's games were pretty much guaranteed to launch jam-packed.
Guaranteed to jam. Bro, Double Dash had 16 tracks in it and you couldn't update the game. Bro, what the hell are you talking about? Now we get 32 tracks day one and DLC for more tracks. Hello?
That was the beauty of that era, because once a game released, that was it. There was no turning back once that.
And the game, yes, Dave, you're so right. And the GameCube and Wii games still exist. Yes, get your Wii out like I have, or you could get freaking Dolphin on your computer and you can play them online with other people. So if you really are like that upset about Mario Kart World, just don't get Mario Kart World and install the freaking ISO or ROM or whatever on your computer and just play with your friends then. Like I straight up don't give a shit, bro. Oh my god.
I will say, most
You
of
will
the
say.
single player
Offerings,
are
yes.
day one and have an ample amount of content.
Sure.
With the multiplayer games, it really goes either way. You could have something like Splatoon 3 that has a ton of content.
Well, you're right.
in one,
Yes.
Then you could have something like Nintendo Switch Sports.
Bro, nobody gave a shit about Switch Sports. None of the hardcore none of the hardcore fans cared about Nintendo Switch Sports like at all. What are we complaining about? Like, I didn't even get it, and I love Wii Sports. Who
The
cares?
complete opposite. And unfortunately, Mario Kart World is on track to launch underwhelming.
Sure.
Wrapping thing.
On track, like it's a freaking movie thing. What? Like it's like they're tracking the box office shit opening weekend. What the fuck does that even mean, guys? You have like any fucking idea what the hell that even means? What?
Things up. I
Before
think
wrapping things up-
genuine criticism of Nintendo has been
Oh,
lost in a sea of
guys, we're getting into the genuine criticism of Nintendo allegations.
negative for the sake of being negative videos.
True.
Really just grasping
Like you to
straws.
beach.
No, Nintendo wasn't gaslighting by having 2 Nintendo Directs in a row.
What?
That's stupid.
Nintendo wasn't gaslighting by having 2 Nintendo Directs in a row. I mean, I guess that's... I would say that's fair, because people were like... That debacle was
just using a
stupid.
fancy-
But if people are watching this stream like 3 years from now, they're not even going to know what the fuck Demuch is talking about. So honestly, I don't even really want to like acknowledge it, because nobody's going to know what the fuck he's talking about in 3 years.
Buzzword for clicks.
True.
Stuff like, is the hype for the Nintendo Switch 2 manufactured? Because
All hype is manufactured because they market, and that's what marketing is for. Jesus Christ, bro. I literally am a communications major. All hype is manufactured by marketing people. Nobody would care about the new Star Wars show if they didn't fucking know that it was happening.
Nintendo gave retailers a sign that says, out of stock. No,
Sure.
it can't be.
No, it can't be. Damn. Demuch, I will say, your voice is quite entertaining. I do love this.
After nearly a decade, and a new Mario Kart, and especially Donkey Kong, after 11 years without new entries,
True.
manufactured, guys.
Guys, it's totally manufactured, guy. I'm actually with Demuch on this one. He actually is correct about this. People needed to chill the fuck out. Because new Donkey Kong was fucking insane. I think Dave was actually in call with me when they revealed the new Donkey Kong, and I was like, whoa, this is fucking awesome. Yeah, and the new Mario Kart, of course I was going to be fucking excited for it. It's been a long fucking time, even with the Booster Course Pass.
Nintendo fans possibly be excited. There's no way. But on the flip side, I've been seeing comments defending stuff like Mario Kart World only having 32
Sure.
tracks.
Bro, who gives a shit if it only has 32 tracks? Are you listening to yourself? Only 32 tracks. Fucking insanity.
Now lacking
Yeah, guys, look. It's only got 32 tracks. Literally, hang on.
32 tracks.
Yeah, only has 32 tracks. Literally shows clip where there's like a bunch of intimately created and detailed posters on the wall, which every fucking track has that level of detail, and they're all fucking really quality race tracks. Jesus Lord, what are we complaining about here?
Now lacking 200cc.
You need to be thankful for what you have.
Will Mario Kart 8 have 32 tracks? What were you expecting?
Sure. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so Mario Kart 8 launched with 32 tracks. So, if this game only has fucking 32 tracks, it's gonna get more tracks. And probably more characters and stuff too. Bro, so what were you expecting, Demuch? Explain to me.
200cc is very skill based.
Yes.
Just aren't comfortable playing it.
Yes, that's what I'm literally saying. 90% of people don't give a shit about 200cc.
200cc was just an extra mode, and it was added as a free update in the original Mario Kart 8.
Yes.
Why settle for less? This is a game that's been 8 years in the making. Standards change.
Oh my god. Yes, standards do change. Who said those standards were going to change, Demeech? Literally, did they ever say that? So if not, why did you expect them to? Huh? Hello? Also, can we just say he's saying people are saying these things, but he's not saying who is saying them? So it's like, how the fuck am I supposed to like know if like it's actually being said if he's not showing it? I'm like so fucking confused.
Things evolve. The standard should be at least 48 tracks.
Oh my god.
And having all CCs.
Okay, look, I could give you I'm willing to give you the battle mode thing only because I don't give a shit about battle mode like at all. But other than that, I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
And to the people defending stuff like this,
okay,
let me ask you something.
Ask me. He's asking us a question. Guys, he's asking me a question. He's asking us a question. So get ready to get in the chat with your answers. Get ready to buzz in, okay? Ask me. Ask me.
And to the people defending stuff like this, let me ask you something.
Okay?
What do you have to gain defending Mario Kart?
What do you have to gain defending Huh?
Defending Pokemon.
Okay, we're bringing Pokemon into this. What we get is I get to play Mario Kart World with my girlfriend and my roommate and my best friends. That's what I get when I buy the game day one. That's what I get, the beach. What do you get from sitting in your freaking office and complaining all day? That's what I would like to know, Demeech. Answer that question.
An entirely new console generation.
Right.
What do you have to gain?
What do you have to gain?
Gloating
about I don't care that the pre-order sold out. I didn't even get my Switch 2 with a pre-order. My girlfriend walked into Target. It was fucking awesome.
Being like, guess those boycotts really worked after all.
Guys, I'm gonna say I was pro boycott, but also I want new Mario games because I like Mario. I'm like the most like proletariat person, but even I am like, listen, if you want to switch to, get it. If you don't get it. I don't give a shit. It really just comes down to personal preference. I'm not telling anybody what to do or not do. Who cares? Like, yes, we can have a conversation about all this sorts of thing, but at the end of the day, it's like, if you want to get it. If you don't get it, don't get it. Who cares? Demeech, stop being mean to people. Stop yelling at me because my girlfriend walked into Target.
Let's go, Nintendo. First of
so
all,
true.
you know what's gonna happen at launch.
They should, in fact, raise the price, actually. I'm joking. That's a complete joke. I'm just being a contrarian.
Sales at first will be really strong.
Sure.
What the future holds is still uncertain.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. The future is uncertain, bro. So what the fuck are you complaining about stuff before the game is even out? That's what I'm saying.
Casuals will accept the prices. And second off, Nintendo is not your friend.
True. I don't give a shit what Nintendo does.
These games and franchises have left a huge impact on many people's lives.
True.
When people criticize things like the games and the Switch 2 price.
True.
They're criticizing you.
I know. I just don't give a shit. I know they're not criticizing me. I just straight up, like, it's exhausting to get bombarded with other people arguing. Like, when other people express negative opinions, that's still going to that still rubs off on me because you cannot fucking avoid it, and it's really exhausting. Okay? I know they're not criticizing me. I want to do what I want to do, and I want other people to do what they want to do. Damn. Sure. Yeah, and the price is fucking stupid. I agree.
I'll be doing a full review of it as well.
And now you'll be doing the full review of it. Okay.
Where I cover Mario Kart 8 Deluxe versus Mario Kart World.
This video is preposterous.
Features and tracks, and I'll have a good time with the game. But I'm unfortunately certain at this point I'm going to be at the very least slightly underwhelmed. Special shout out.
Well, guess what? I am fully whelmed. I'm not underwhelmed. I'm fully whelmed by the amount of content. It's very satisfying. All right, and we got the chair. And we're out, guys. And I just want you to know, if you are a Mario Kart World hater, this is your strongest soldier until you make a better argument. Okay? If you actually have things to say about the game, fair enough. I do understand. Where he hates the idea of the game, thinks the Switch 2 is stupid, and will still be buying it. Gamers, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm literally saying. Oh my god. So it's like all of this discourse is going to be going back and forth, and it's like at the end of the day, we're all just getting a new Mario Kart. I just want to hang out with my friends and have the new Mario Kart to play with them. It's like really fun, and it's always nice to just have a like nice little reliable game. Like, it's just nice. It's just nice, you know. If I didn't get it right away, then I would accept that, because I am a Izzy-Doodle who is thankful for what she has. Yes, and that's what we have to say about all that. But as for the actual main attraction of this stream, I am loving Mario Kart World, and today we are going to be ranking the soundtracks of the main racetracks in the game. I had to make my own tier list because freaking nobody has done it so far at all. Oh my god. So I had to go grab all this shit from the Mario Wiki. I had to grab all the screen grabs and I had to put them down here so I could make my own tier list so I could do this stream. So everybody, be thankful for what you have in the chat and say thank you to me. I'm joking, of course. But so here are the tiers. At S tier, up at the top, we have in the playlist. In the playlist. So this is like definitely like we will be putting it on the playlist and we will be bopping to it every single fucking time. Then we have Fantastic, so it's just like a really, really great song, but not necessarily like always on loop, you know what I'm saying? Actually, you know what? Let's change this one to in the playlist, and this is always on loop, okay? Because video game music loops. And then you also could use the loop function. So that's what that means, just in case you were confused. Anyway, and then we have Very Good, and then we have a few seconds, like you listen to the intro and a few seconds and then skipping, you know, it's like, yeah, I'm not in the mood for it, skip. And then we have Bro, Who Are You? Like a song comes on and you're like, ew, I'm fucking out of here, okay? I don't really think these bottom tiers will be very full, of course, because it's Mario Kart music. They do a fucking fantastic job. They were even doing a fantastic job before they started doing the whole big band approach with Mario Kart 8. But Mario Kart 8, holy shit. That is one of the greatest fucking video game soundtracks like ever made, especially including before and including the Booster Course Pass. And Mario Kart World is well on track to at least match that level. So I don't think these bottom ones will be very full if we even put any in this very bottom tier. I will say this playlist that I found, I will admit there are some tracks that do still have like some slight sound effects in the background or whatever, because there are some like rough rips mostly still. But I think they still sound pretty good, and we can get like a very good idea of what like the song actually sounds like. It's not like they're just ripping it from like gameplay footage, so you're constantly going to be hearing like Peach screaming into your ears or whatever. At most, it's like there's like the low rumble of an engine, which is pretty easy to ignore, I would argue. So we're just going to go down all of these main tracks, and we're going to do our best to rank each of them and just kind of talk about how it matches the vibe of the track. So first up, we can see here we have Mario Bros. Circuit is the first track in the game. It's a kind of cowboy, like Route 66 style place that you're just racing through. Let me see. And we're definitely going to need to up the volume on this, so we'll get around to that. Yeah, it's quite quiet. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do a listen through to the first loop, and then I'll commentate over it, and then we'll place it on the tier list. So hopefully we can get through this relatively timely without me interrupting everything too much. So let me go down to my microphone setting. I'll mute real quick. We'll listen to this first loop. And I can adjust the volume, of course, especially while we're earlier on. So we can just listen to the music. I'll give my thoughts on it. And the second loop, we'll put it on the we'll put it on the tier list. So without further ado, this is our Route 66S track, Mario Bros. Circuit. Oh, Dave, are you saying it needs to be turned up? Okay. Here, let's crank up the desktop audio just a little bit, just for specifically this section. I'm going to do my best to commentate over this. Now that we have done a listen through of it, just let me know how the audio levels are, and we could do our best. I love the string section with the guitar. It's fantastic. And the harmonica, so the harmonica is extremely important to this whole game soundtrack. Like, it's in the title theme and everything. Really defines, I think, the sound of this game. Like, they really want to go for, like, the world aspect of, like, charting the frontier and shit. So we're going for that very bluesy sound with the guitars and the harmonica. And the rhythm is very, very steady in this first track, because it's the opening track. Music could be a little louder. Okay. Here, let's turn it up 3 decibels. Let's do that. I love the string section in this song. It's just so fucking fantastic. But it's really that harmonica that I really like. I will say, out of, you know, everything, it is a little bit slowly paced, right? Like, it's very steady. And there's, like, just some songs later that are just going to blow us away because they're so fast paced, but they're still performing it with this live band. It just sounds fucking fantastic. And I think just by virtue of comparing it to those other songs, it does make me, like, want to say it's kind of very good. It's very good, but I'm also kind of like, it's the first track song. I'm not like losing my mind to it, although I could be jamming. Like, it really depends on the day for me. You know what I mean? I don't know how it ranks relatively, but that feels high B or low A. Yeah, I really agree. Like, I'm sitting here like, do I want to put this in the playlist? Not necessarily. It's just kind of like, I love the harmonica solos, but I'm like, I don't know. I could skip over it in the playlist, so we'll put it at very good. We'll put it at very good. After that, we go to Crown City, the bustling hub of, you know, it's a fucking city. And this one is just fucking fantastic. So let me turn off my mic and let's get into it. I love this song. Okay, so first of all, I want to go back to this fucking intro because holy shit, it just really sets up every fucking idea that this song's gonna play with. The brass. Look at that falset. Like they made this like keyboard synth that like sounds like a fucking person's voice, but it's like a keyboard. Like it sounds like a person going whoa, but it's like a fucking keyboard. Isn't that fucking insane? And then these two parts get to really work together. It really feels like so just urban and fantastic. It's amazing. The bass is going insane like the whole time. So the synth takes the lead for this first part of the melody. You got some nice like swing time. When the brass takes over. Yeah, we just have these very cool like key changes, like the same idea but just like in different keys and ending on different notes to just make it very catchy and satisfying, but it just keeps changing to keep the ideas of the melody just moving forward always. The song is always about pushing through to the next section, and it's just fantastic. It doesn't linger on any ideas too long because Mario Kart races do tend to be quite short. I love that synth, it's so good. Oh, that solo's so good. See, everything's just working together fantastically. And then we have this nice piano part here just in the end. Oh, falsetto voice just fades in there. Oh, that's so good. Ooh, mama. Yeah, it's so fucking good. I fucking love this song. Could be wrong, but now that I'm listening, it kind of sounds like an anime opener. Oh yeah, this totally could be an anime opening. Like, seeing a piece of animation synced up to this song would be fucking awesome. And Dave's probs right about it being maybe a wah guitar pedal. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's definitely got some wah-like qualities. I love using a good wah. Yeah, I think this song is fucking amazing. I think genuinely, I literally was about to say, it is a shame that, you know, the main upload of this is obviously like only like 2 minutes or so. Like, I really want to look up an extended version. I think this is going to be the first always on loop of the stream. Like, I think Crown City is that much of a fucking banger. It's just fucking fantastic. And from there we go to Whistle Stop Summit. I have caught myself already believing I misread it and thought it said Whistle Top Summit. But Whistle Stop also makes sense because it's a train themed track. So everybody, public service announcement, everybody. I want everybody to know it is called Whistle Stop Summit. It is not called Whistle Top Summit. Okay, everybody? So let's all get on the same page. This song is fucking long. That little bit was way longer than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, so let's get into Whistle Stop Summit. Let me pull up my fucking OBS. I'm gonna have to edit this into a video so we can stop fucking having all these random things happen. Yeah, I really love this one. We open with that. Like the drums just don't stop. It sounds like the chugga of a train. And then obviously the leads. We start out with this accordion, but we bring in that like recorder or like a flute, and that sounds very Celtic. But those both go along with the train theme like perfectly, and the choir just sounds great. We used to just, yeah, we move back and forth with that fucking whistle, or that violin. And then at the end here, we get this climax. Listen to this shit. Yeah, we get river stomping for our fucking percussion here. It's so fucking fantastic and standout. It just makes the climax just so fucking exciting and fucking cool. Yeah, I was actually listening to this, and what came to my mind is I was thinking there is a scene in this game that I think the energy of this Mario Kart track would be just perfect inspiration for. So I can already just see, like, it just has this endless sense of momentum that I just fucking love. And we have this, yeah, we have this, like, I guess banjo or some sort of stringed instrument solo here. It's giving, you know what it might be? Maybe it's not necessarily just Celtic, but it's definitely giving like tavern vibes, like live tavern band vibes. And I think that's just fantastic. Like it feels like perfect. Like it's a very unexpected genre, but the instrumentation just really fucking works for the train. And just the speed of it is just fantastic. I would have to say it's very, very loopable. I keep hitting like the end of the video and I don't realize it's already like done the loop twice and then fade out thing, and I'm like, oh shit, I was just like getting going with that shit. So I would like to also put this in always on loop, at least for myself. Actually, what I was going to do that I forgot to do, I'll give everyone a chance to check out, catch up, but if you would like, I did make this a public tier thing, so I'm going to pin this to the top. If you guys would like to watch, or if you guys would like to do this along, or if you would like to do this at like a later point, please feel free to do that. Is there a train in the level? Yeah, Dave, this whole track is built around like kind of chasing a train around the whole track, and you get to grind on the rails and stuff. It's really, really cool. Yeah, Happy Plush is right. The train can get you. The train's going to get you. It's going to get the Meech for not being thankful for what he has. And then after that, we have DK Spaceport, which is a linear track. It's basically built like the Donkey Kong arcade game where you go up and you take a big turn and you go up the level and you're trying to get to the top, but there is a giant robot monkey that is throwing big barrels at you while you're racing with all the other players, of course. So, following suit, the music is completely linear. So this one's going to be kind of difficult for me to commentate over, so we're going to do our best. We might jump back and forth so I can commentate over it and then, give you a chance to just listen for yourself. So basically for each section of the climb upwards, there's like the initial section, and then for each part of the Donkey Kong arcade chorus that you go up, then there is another part. And so, and it uses the Donkey Kong arcade theming quite well, I think. So we're going to take a listen to that now. Yeah, say they use because the only real music in the Donkey Kong arcade game is the part that goes ba 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 ba, and it's like just on loop. So here they've used that in this first section as the introduction to the main melody, and that's what they kind of build a lot of this music in this track around. It's very cool. And also, I just feel like the trombone that they use here, that just is so Donkey Kong to me because he's a big silly monkey. I think it just fits him. But then because it's a space like a space themed or sci-fi robot-y kind of track, switching the lead over to this little bleepy bloopy synth, it's just perfect. Like it's just perfect. And then guys, look, the brass, it went to the sax. The Donkey Kong thing went to the sax here. This is just such a fucking fantastic, like, band piece. Just everybody playing together. Now we've begun our climb. Now we've become our climb up. So what we're gonna have here is the bass line is going to take and transition into a little bit more of a minor key. The bass is gonna have that bum bum banana bum bum banana, right? And then we get these chords played by all the other members of the band, right, that set this little tension bit, and we're going to get a bunch of solos as we keep climbing up the track. We're dodging all the barrels, we're dodging all the barrels. Yeah, I love this piano solo, it's fantastic. Ooh, they went up. Let's go. Okay, we get it. We get a piano. Let's move on. Yeah, so here's where the brass takes over. We get a lot of key changes as well, because we're going higher and higher. Alright, so that's the brass, what the brass is up to. Oh, we get an electric guitar in here. It's getting more and more intense as we're climbing towards the finish line. Oh, the solo's fantastic. Yes, okay, let's get to the end part. Final stretch. So that's of course based on it when you get a hammer power up in the original Donkey Kong arcade game. I will say it's not the most cohesive ending to the track, because we had all the other sections like really flowed into each other, and then this one is just like fuck you hammer theme. And I do think that's really cool because they went with the Donkey Kong arcade theming. But I will say, it is a little bit repetitive to listen to when we're trying to listen to like this music just on its own. It's great in the game because it's like go 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 go, but it just kind of hits really hard. I love that bass walk though. It's funny. But it does get repetitive very, very quickly. I wouldn't say it kills the track, of course. I think the I think on the whole, I think other than that last section, like just being a little bit disjointed and just like hitting you with a little bit of weirdness at the end, I think the other sections are fucking awesome. I really love how they all flow into each other. It really sounds like a band performing at a jazz bar. So I wouldn't necessarily put it on loop, probably also because, you know, it's made to be a linear piece of music that changes as the racetrack is linear. But I would say I also probably wouldn't put it on loop on its own. Like none of the sections themselves I probably wouldn't put on loop on their own. So we're going to put this on, definitely it's in the playlist, but I definitely wouldn't put it on loop. It's not always on loop, but it's definitely, it was a really, really nice surprise listening to it the first time, and it's such a great sounding piece. The band just all coming together. I love when a band all comes together. But from here, we have finished the Mushroom Cup, the first cup of the game. We have the Flower Cup, which is made of all retro tracks. What do we have here? We have DS Desert Hills. We have 3DS Shy Guy Bazaar. And we have Wario Stadium from N64. And then we have DS Airship Fortress is the fourth one. So let's start with Desert Hills. So I would imagine if we're remaking a desert track from the DS, you know, it's going to sound quite deserty is what I would say. So let's see what they got for us. Even with the updated instrumental, let's see what they got. Oh, brother, that loop point just shit the bed, dude. It just smacks you in the face and said, hey, it's the loop point. We went back to the zero time code again. Oh, good heavens. Yeah, I think we could all agree that this one is, like, fine, right? It's definitely like a Mario Kart deserty sounding song. Especially it sounds like very DS era Mario, where it's like, yeah, it's plucky. It's catchy. It's definitely very catchy. But I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if you ask me like a few months from now, what does DS Desert Hills sound like? I might know the intro because it fucking smacks you in the head with it like it's a fucking cinder block. But other than that, I really don't know what the fuck. I'm gonna be real. I think this is few seconds and then skipping because that fucking intro is like, wait, what does the intro even sound like? And then the rest of it is just like, okay, that's definitely like a desert song, which I'm a desert lover. I'm a desert defender. But bro, you gotta have some atmosphere. You can't just pluck a zither and call it a day, okay? That's what I'm gonna say there. Because I would like to move on to a far better desert song. And in fact, let's see. Yeah, let's get onto this while I pull up some stuff. Let's listen to this. Ooh. Yeah, that one was quite. This one's quite atmospheric. And ladies and gentlemen, this just in, we actually have received notes from my awesome girlfriend about this very song. I asked her for what her favorites were and why, and she likes Shy Guy Bazaar, and it's fucking awesome. And here's what she had to say. She said she loves the melody. It's repetitive as well, but she still loves it, and the harmony halfway through the first phrase hits super hard. I agree, it really, really does. It's not like super technical. Like, I like how the melody sounds rounded and sticks out of the texture compared to other tracks, and it's very cool and twangy sound. Yeah, I really like the twangy sound, and I think pulling up the guitar and putting that in the lead is great, and then putting those like synth choirs on the side gives it just a fantastic sense of like just atmosphere. Like, this sounds like a desert, especially at night. Usually this track takes place at night, so it really just gives you a good sense of like a desert city, a bustling desert city, and the relaxing nighttime. You're just kind of cruising on through. I love that choir. Yeah, I would have to give this one. I would have to give this one, and it's definitely in the playlist. I don't know if I would have it on like loop for like 30 minutes at a time or some shit like that, but I definitely would have it in the playlist for sure. Now from there we have basically like the main theme of Mario Kart 64, because it plays on like 5 of the 16 tracks. This is a remix of Mario Raceway from of Wario Stadium from Mario Kart 64. What do they got for us? Yeah, we had a lot of remixes of this one over the years, and obviously this one is a fantastic rendition. They went with a very rocky sound to kind of suit Wario Stadium's like very like mud race vibes, right? So they gave it this very rocky remix, and I think it sounds really, really good. But of course, like I said, we have had many, many renditions of this song over the fucking years. So I don't know. I think it's just kind of like at a certain point, it's like, sure, okay. I guess you brought this back again. I mean, it's a great remix, but I like the tune already. You can't really surprise me with it anymore. You can't really surprise me with it anymore, especially because with the organ and the brass and everything, it's not even like it's that different from the one that they had for Peach Raceway or Royal Raceway and Mario Kart 8. So I'm going to say very good. You know, baseball stadiums have an organ players sometimes. Yeah. Dave says, wow, I loved Wario Stadium on the 64, and I don't remember the music at all. Yeah. I would just kind of say it's definitely a really good arrangement, but I'm like, I've heard this song 50 quadrillion fucking times. Oh my goodness. It's a great arrangement, but it's definitely, I'm just kind of tired of it. But next we have one that people have been wanting for fucking years to come back. DS Airship Fortress. Let's see how they took the idea of Bowser's Airship Fortress with bullet bills going everywhere, and let's see how they turn that into a song and how they rearranged it from the DS original. Yeah, it doesn't go that hard. I agree, and Dave, I agree with you. This one gets a meh. I agree. I don't think the brass can save this one, and while the harmonica definitely stands out, and I think the string section definitely is a sight to behold. Unfortunately, it doesn't really have that much of a presence like throughout the melody, because the string section is what I really like, and it's like barely throughout the song. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. It's like. Honestly, I do like the harmonica and the intro, but I think honestly I'm giving this a few seconds and then skipping. I like the new direction they took with it, the harmonica and the more twangy vibes. I really enjoy when it progresses more. Yeah, I definitely like it's a very interesting composition still, but I don't know. I'm just not crazy about it. I don't know. I definitely just don't. I just find it a little bit forgettable. I don't know. I like that intro, but yeah, a few seconds and then skipping. I'm not crazy about it. But for the next cup, we're already on to the third cup. We have DK Pass, skiing resort, and then we go to Starview Peak, which is inspired by the Comet Observatory from Mario Galaxy. And then we have Sky High Sunday, which is a flying chorus made out of ice cream. And then we have 3DS Wario Shipyard, which is a thundery sunken pirate ship that is in the middle of a thunderstorm that I guess is Wario related somehow. I don't know. But let's start with DK Pass on the DS. So hopefully we can get a better DS remix here. Already way off to a better start. See you, Dave. The holiday vibes are just so good. Yeah, that violin lead is just fucking fantastic. Yeah, I love the banjo as well. It feels very unique until like the we have those jingle bells in there. Yeah, it's just so like whimsical and just wintry. I really like it. I really like it. Yeah, this song is great. I'll say very good for this one. I don't know if I'm not necessarily like I probably would put it on a Christmas music playlist. I don't know if I'd be crazy about listening to it the whole year because you kind of do need to be in the Christmas mood. I won't lie. So I don't know. We'll say that for now. We'll say that for now. But then we get to Starview Peak. What do we think about Starview Peak? This wondrous winter icy album. This is more icy. Yeah, we get more like quiet synths and icy sounds. Yeah, more of an electronic beat going on. And we get another violin in there. Yeah, I like these synths with the violin. It's a great pairing. I don't know. I'm having a really difficult time like having the melody like glue into my head though. Listening to this one, I have to say. Like, of course, I love the beat and like the electronic instrumentation, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I think, yeah, it's good, but I wish it referenced Mario Galaxy more. Yeah, one, that would be fantastic. I think also what I would say is just like the melody line in general, I'm not really just humming along to. Like, Crown City has multiple parts where you could just like go off and hum to. DK Spaceport as well. I think that's what's separating the goods from the greats here. Yeah, and Shy Guy Bazaar, like all these ones up here, whereas these ones I'm kind of like, yeah, I don't really know about the melody line. Like, I don't know. Because I love the overall sound of it. It's great, but I think we're going to put that in very good. Because I'm not really humming along to it, personally. I don't know. But let's get to Sky High Sunday. What do we think about this one? Ooh, just slamming right back into that main melody. Yeah, so this one is like it might be subtly different from the remix of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but I think what is still here is very, very, very good. I would actually go as far as to say I am humming along to that synth part that's like yeah, I'm humming along to that shit, and the string part is still really cool, and the bass part especially is just fantastic. I think I would say it's not like one of the greats. I wouldn't listen to it on loop, but I would put it in the excuse me. It's not going on loop, but I definitely it would be going into the playlist. I definitely would say that for sure. All right, what do we think about Wario's shipyard, though? What's going on over in this thunderstormy little haunted place? Oh, I love that electric kick. Oh, the synths are hitting, the strings are hitting with the guitar. This just feels so Wario to me. It's so Wario. The strings are making this. Oh, this is wacky. Ooh. I really like this one. I won't lie. It's just got such a fantastic attitude to it. It's so Wario. It is so Wario. Good heavens. That will be going in the damn playlist. Am I right or am I right? Holy shit. Yeah, the strings really make it. The electric kick just really elevates the whole thing. Like you're thumping along to it the whole time. That guitar just sounds amazing. Holy shit. Oreo's shipyard is decent. I wish it sounded more boat-like. Yeah, I can see that. I think the attitude it has, I think it really sets not necessarily like the boat-like scenery, but it really fits the fact that it like takes place like in a crazy thunderstorm. I think it really justifies the sound based on that, honestly. Afterwards, we are into the Shell Cup, and that starts with. Let's see what tracks are in there. We got Koopa Troopa Beach. We have Faraway Oasis. We have another track through Crown City, which we already listened to, so whatever. And then we have Peach Stadium, which is the original version of Peach Stadium is straight up one of the worst fucking tracks of the game. Holy shit. Literally a rectangle. But let's see. We got 3 new tracks. What do you think about Koopa Troopa Beach? Yeah, so this is of course a EDM beach rave remix of one of the songs from the original Super Mario Kart, Koopa Beach, of course. It's a great tune because Super Mario Kart has a fantastic fucking soundtrack. I fucking love this one. It is just amazing. But hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. News update. We actually have another set of notes for my girlfriend, Happiest Plush, in the chat right now. Koopa Troopa Beach feels like a lit beach party I would actually want to be at. Actually true. Repetitive, but I don't mind because it's so groovy and it goes well with the short track. This is true. There's five little laps. It's fantastic. The 6th synth with the stylized vibrato is perfectly timed. Even a YouTube comment says, I love how they made this track into a beach rave for no reason. Yeah, I agree. It's really, really good and nice and surprising musical change of pace. I really love what they did with this one. It's fantastic. Let's see. It's definitely in the playlist. I don't know how long I would want to have it on loop for. So I'm going to comfortably put it in the playlist for now. Yeah. And the next is Faraway Oasis, which is a very Savannah-like area. So let's take a listen to that. Yeah, I think this melody line is just fantastic. It's very, very memorable. It goes a lot of really interesting places. Yeah, it's really fantastic. I think... I don't know, I'm not crazy about having this on loop. I don't know if I would necessarily want it in the playlist because of like the Savannah vibes. I don't know. I think that could get a little bit repetitive after a while. Like, it definitely could get repetitive after a while. I think, it's very symphonic. That's a very good way of putting it. That's a very good insight. Maybe it has to do with the fact that I'm not like really crazy about Faraway Oasis as a racetrack necessarily. But I think maybe I just want to stick it in very good. I don't know if I necessarily like want it in the playlist. I don't know. Yeah, but then we have Peach Stadium. Peach Stadium should be, that one deserves to be like very big and exciting. What the fuck do we think about that one? Oh, I fucking love this one. First of all, that opening is just so royal and exciting and beautiful, but it just hits you with so many great surprises, like that beat, like this beat behind everything, and then all the harmonica comes back. It's a very surprising addition to a Peach-centered song, and just all the solos and everything. It just goes to such fantastic places. Like, just listen to everybody working together to give you just this energetic push through a whole stadium. Like, it really feels like the whole crowd's eyes are on you. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, that's going in the fucking playlist on god damn. And that is the wait. And that's the Shell Cup. I can't believe we're already through the Shell Cup. We're definitely over the halfway point. Yo, Rose.Mauve is here. Hello, Rose. What's up? The harmonica doesn't sound very Peach to me, but overall great piece, yes. I would actually, my thing is I would say it makes it even cooler because the harmonica is not very Peach, which is what it makes it such a nice surprise. That's what I would argue, but I do totally understand. So now we are moving on to the Banana Cup, which has Peach Beach, my goat, Peach Beach. It's got Salty Salty Speedway, which has my girlfriend's goat, Birdo. Then we have Dino Dino Jungle from GCN. Both Peach Beach and Dino Dino Jungle are from GCN. And then we have the stupidest fucking name ever, Great Question Mark Block Ruins, which is both one of the coolest ideas for a track and also the stupidest fucking title I have ever heard. But let's listen to a goated remix and forget about that. And let's listen to Peach Beach. Oh my god. That bass is just fucking heavenly. And the steel drums melody, it just sounds like just so happy and just beautiful. Oh, the flute solos. We're literally at the beach right now. Oh, and the slide guitar. Did you guys hear that shit? It is so gorgeous. Oh, just that remix. Oh, this remix is so fucking I was gonna say fucking hilarious. What the hell? It's so fucking like heavenly. That's what I want to say. It's heavenly. It's great. It's fantastic. Oh my god. Yeah, Happiest Plush says, this one is too good. I've always been a sucker for the steel drums in this one, even as a kid. Yeah, every version of this song is great. But I would even give this the fucking edge over the 8 Deluxe one for Daisy Cruiser, because the strings in that one were fantastic, but I just love how everything works together in this version of the song. It's fantastic. Like this one, always on loop, straight up. If this one comes on, I will be playing the video like a second time or some shit. Alright, let's get to Salty Salty Speedway. Here's an original one. Yeah, I love the instrument combo here, and the chord progression is just really nice. Oh, the sparkles. On the mandolin. Oh, it's fantastic. Ooh. It's in 4/4, but I like the offbeats in Salty Salty. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I would say I'm having a hard time kind of following like the melody, but just like it's just such a nice piece to listen to. I wouldn't say it's game defining by any means, but I'm definitely going to put this in very good. I'm definitely feeling very good with that accordion and the mandolins all coming together. It's gorgeous. I guess it transitions into 12/8. Oh, that's really interesting. Yeah, I'll have to keep listening to this song and keep getting to know it. But right now I'm feeling very good. Because if you ask me what the melody sounds like, I could tell you what the song sounds like, but I couldn't like instantly like call the melody to you. I'm gonna be super real. I've listened to this like several times. I cannot remember the melody, so I'm gonna put it in very good. But then let's get to Dino Dino Jungle, the Jurassic Park fucking track. Let's go. This remix with this guitar is so good. And the synth as well. And I got the flute. Oh my god. So bouncy and fun. Oh, we got a record scratch in here? Whoa. Oh, that Radio Static remix was very interesting. That was very cool. That's really fucking cool. I can't lie. I can't lie. Maybe I would get tired of the radio static noises on, like, if I repeated it a bunch, but I can't lie. That is such a bop. That will be straight up going into the playlists. It's definitely the best version of this remix as well. Holy shit. I can't even lie. And then we have another new track, The Great Question Mark Block Ruins. All right, let's listen to this original piece. Another very jungly one. This one's melody is just so good. We have a very triumphant return to the beginning. Yeah, I love that rhythm. That's why we have this violin teaming up with the zither. And it kind of teams off with this flute. That's such a great way to construct this. It's fantastic. Oh, and the guitar just kind of softly coming in here. It's very exciting. Yeah, we have this very like emotional, heavenly rush back into the loop. Yeah, I can't lie. I might want to put this in always on loop because it's like this is very easily loopable. There's nothing that I really like hate about it. Like, at the very least, it's in the playlist. At the very fucking least. But also, I could easily see it being an honorary, at least an honorary always on loop. Like, I could totally see it. Holy shit. Like, maybe I'll change it. Maybe I'll update this tier list, like, in the future. But I could totally see the Great Question Mark Block Ruins being always on loop. Like, it's just a really fantastic piece. Now, let's see. Now we're moving on to the Leaf Cup. We're nearing the end already, which is, honestly, I can't believe how fast time has gone by. Holy shit. We're definitely hitting a 2-hour stream, but I can't believe how quickly it's gone by. But the Leaf Cup, we got all original tracks, which is fine by me. It's fantastic. We got Cheap Cheap Falls, Dandelion Depths, My Goat, Boo Cinema, Absolute Cinema. We have Dry Bones Burnout. So what is Cheap Cheap Falls, the Japanese shrine inspired track? What does that sound like? Oh my god, I fucking love this one. I won't lie. This one did take a little bit of getting used to like the structure because it's just so fast paced. But after listening to it a few times, it finally like clicked. And jumping between the Japanese flute playing and then that hard electric guitar with just like the pounding Japanese concussion. Yeah, even the melody. Yeah, Happiest Plush puts it fantastically. We're gonna have to screen cap this shit for the video. Even the melody in Cheap Cheap Falls sounds kind of like a stream. I don't know if that makes any sense, but the way it keeps flowing, just hitting the peaks and valleys. Yeah, it's like the track itself. Like you climb up the shrine and you rush all the way down the river. It's fantastic, and I love like how we have like the very intense sounding like Japanese stuff and like that kind of scale, and then we hit this very positive sounding like climax with the guitar. Yeah, those instruments, they're just working, they just work together like as a team. And I can't lie, this one will always be on loop. Like, it's just fucking fantastic. Holy shit. I fucking love it. But then we get to My Goat, Dandelion Depths. What the fuck does that sound like? Yeah, this one is just like perfect. Like, I'm just obsessed with the bluegrass guitar hitting the. Yeah, I'm just so fucking obsessed with that shit. And then we get this nice like tension building section just in the middle here. Then we get this crazy rhythms with that accordion. And then we get this amazing climax with the electric guitar. Oh, it's just fucking amazing. I won't even lie. That's going to always on loop. That is always going to be on loop. Every time this song comes up, if it loops twice and the video fades out, I'm like, aw, fuck. We're already on to the next one? Damn. But then we get to the Boo Cinema, a movie theater run by ghosts. Now, is Boo Cinema's music absolute cinema? Or is it the opposite of that? Let's find out. Oh, we definitely looped. It's hard to find the... Let's see. I'm a sucker for the harpsichord, so I'm down. It's not as hard hitting as some of the others, though. Yeah, I absolutely agree. I really like it when like this main melody part gets going. The because it just sounds like so like cinematic. Like it kind of reminds me of like Toy Story and stuff, and like a lot of old cartoons. Like it really fits in with that vibe. But there's just something about the intro and just how it just kind of like meanders into this fantastic melody where I'm kind of like, eh. And on top of that, it's already a lot like DK Pass where I'm like, I would only listen to this like at a specific time of year or if I'm like super, super in the mood for it. So unfortunately, I think I might honestly put this... Well, but the main melody is just fucking fantastic. Yeah, I'm not gonna be that mean. I'll put it in very good. I'm not putting it in a few seconds then skipping because that's kind of disrespectful. But I definitely think it's definitely seasonal. It's definitely seasonal, and I think that opening is kind of like you could have just gone right. You could have gotten to the point a little bit quicker. I think it's a little bit distracting. It's a little bit distracting how it kind of meanders. And then we have Dry Bones Burnout, which is a lava track themed around dry bones, and it has a lot of inspiration from Dia de los Muertos. So I think there's going to be some Mexican flavor, perhaps some salsa music here. Yeah, I agree. Dry Bones Burnout has really grown on me. I absolutely, because I do think the sax part, shockingly, doesn't really do it for me. Like this initial melody doesn't really do it for me. My favorite parts are the parts where it's just like the little solo sections. Like the in-between sections are like fantastic, and the overall sound is like really, really great, especially with the piano. But I'm just like, I don't know. It's definitely really well put together. But I think I'm going to just stick this one in very good as well. Because I do have a hard time kind of remembering like the saxophone melody. Like if you put a gun in my head, I probably would forget it. I'm going to be real. But that is that for that cup. We're nearing the end. We only got 2 left. We have the Lightning Cup. This one was made of 3 remakes. We have Moo Moo Meadows from Mario Kart Wii. We have Choco Mountain from N64. And we have Toad's Factory also from Wii. So let's see what the fuck we think about Moo Moo Meadows, which is coming back for the 3rd time. I don't really like that this track is here. But if it has to be, fine. I'm gonna keep it real. I think I think it's genuinely that I'm just like so tired of Moo Moo Meadows after Mario Kart 8 already had it for 11 fucking years. But that string section at the end was great, but it's like just Moo Moo Meadows song again. Like they couldn't really change anything. Like it just sounds like the for the most part it sounds like the same remix that we had for the last 11 fucking years. So I don't know. I know my girlfriend's gonna be so upset about the slander. I'm being so slanderous. But I'm gonna put this in a few seconds and skipping because I've already listened to this so much on the Mario Kart 8 soundtrack. Like holy shit. Ugh. I do want to recognize it is kind of unfair. It is kind of unfair because the composition is so great. But man, I am just so tired of Moo Moo Meadows, I swear to God. Let's see. And then we have N64 Choco Mountain. Yeah, we have a great rock remix of this classic tune from Mario Kart 64. Yeah, since this is like again, this did make it into the 8 booster course pass, but it's been so heavily reworked, both musically and in terms of like the look of the track. I wouldn't say I'm like crazy about the hard rock version as compared to the 8 Deluxe remix, but I would feel comfortable putting this in very good, definitely. Maybe it depends. Yeah, I'll definitely put it in very good because I could go back and forth on skipping it or listening to it all the way through because it's definitely a really cool remix. Ooh. Yeah, we got this nice organ solo. Yeah, I think this could go in very good. I think it earns very good. Oh, that's really fun. Yeah, I like that one. I like that one. But then let's get to the GOAT. Let's get to the GOAT. Toad's Factory, baby. Oh, the synth lead is just perfect. The brass is just perfect. Oh, it's just amazing. I think genuinely my only gripe with this remix is I do like the guitar taking the lead for that very end part, but part of me does kind of wish that the piano could have taken it like in the original, but that's like a nitpick, and also the guitar still sounds fucking awesome. I'm gonna be real, they nailed this fucking remix. That is always on fucking loop. We love Toad's Factory, don't we? We love Toad's Factory. Alright, and then we are finally here. Oh no, we have Bowser's Castle. Next is Bowser's Castle. This is a new track to the game, so of course we get an original music track. So what does Bowser's Castle sound like in this game after the fantastic jazz rock rendition in Mario Kart 8? I think, yeah, this is tough because I love like thrash metal, but I think, I think the piece definitely like the second half is fantastic, but that first half, that initial melody, I think I'm just earnestly not crazy about. So I think this song is in a weird place where it really gets better as it goes along in terms of the main melody, because the intro is like pretty cool. I would say I'm not. I just don't really like that initial melody line, but I really like the part where the synth comes in and when it sounds like more triumphant. But I have to like make myself get to that point. So I think I would have to unfortunately say Bowser's Castle will go in a few seconds and then skipping probably. Because if I'm just driving around listening to this soundtrack, like I'm like, ooh, I'm loving Crown City. Oh, I'm loving Whistletop Summit. Ooh, I'm loving Dandelion Depths. Yes, my goat Dandelion Depths. And then Bowser's Castle comes on the shuffle next. I'm probably going to be like, ew. Give me back to something that's just like a little bit more just like less abrasive to listen to. Definitely fits Bowser's Castle, especially in this game. I really, really like it a lot. But I don't know. What the heck, Drew? Bowser's Castle is very good, you think? I don't know. I'm just really, really not crazy about that initial melody line. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just really not feeling it. I'm really not feeling the approach for Bowser's Castle at the beginning. I really like the second half, but that first half really weighs it down a lot. Or rather, I should say that second half is doing so much lifting. So, I don't know. Maybe it'll grow on me over time, but right now, I don't know. It's really not. But with that is the Lightning Cup. So now we have our final cup. The Special Cup, which consists of Acorn Heights, which is original, Mario Circuit, which is Super Nintendo track, so that is a remix, and then we have Peach Stadium again, so we already talked about that one, and then we have the Rainbow Road like suite. It's a suite in this game, so this one will be very, very difficult to rank. So I guess let's just start with the easiest parts with Acorn Heights and Mario Kart, or Mario Circuit rather. Yeah, I think this one is really, really great. The Celtic vibes are just fantastic. I love how everything is just constructed. Yeah, I like how Acorn Heights navigates the 6/8 time signature. To me, yeah, it's fantastic. It's super, super great. I think definitely this one will be going into the playlist. I think it's just a very pleasant, beautiful Ren Fairy Celtic just piece. Like it's just fantastic. Like it's just great. Oh my god. Well, let's see what they do with SNES Mario Circuit, because this one is also back for like the 80 bajillionth time, so I'm probably gonna be sick of this one too, to be honest. Guys, you know what? I think I'm actually going to be very, very harsh. I think just because this song has come back so fucking much in the Mario series, this arrangement is pretty good and everything. But I think, honestly, I have heard this song so much that just having this come back again, like, it's like Moo Moo Meadows, but like even worse in that regard. Because it's like, bro, we just keep getting you back. Oh my god. I'm gonna straight up say, bro, who are you? Because like the instant this comes on, I'm like, I know this song. I know this song. I know, literally know it. I could hum it if I fucking wanted to, but you keep coming back, so I don't wanna. So I'm straight up putting this in, bro, who are you? I'm so tired of this fucking piece of music. Oh my god. Stop bringing back Mario Circuit from the Super Nintendo. Oh my fucking Jesus Christ. And stop doing it from the N64 one too. I swear to God, stop doing that shit. All right, let's get to the Rainbow Road one. This one's gonna be really hard because let's try to see. It's definitely gonna go high, but let's see how we feel about like all the sections kind of put together. Like it's definitely like a medley, so this is gonna be like really, really difficult to put together. But we'll listen it out. We'll listen it out. We'll feel it out. Wow, it just like keeps going with this beautiful synth solo. Wow. Yeah, even just this first part. Here, this is what we're going to try to do with this one. I think this one already I would put on in the playlist, like just this part. And we're going to see how we feel about the other parts. We're going to like kind of average it out. But this one definitely is going in the playlist. But it could, depending on how the other sections go, it could average out to being on loop. But it's definitely, I think we're setting the precedent that this will go in the playlist. So what does section 2 sound like? Oh, this is fucking gorgeous. I can't tell if that's some sort of like chime or if they just put like really heavy reverb on like some sort of bell-like sounds. Oh, this is so relaxing. Those halftime drums. Like gorgeous synth just back again. This just has me actively smiling. It's so gorgeous. Holy shit. Yeah, I won't lie. I could have this part on loop. I could have this part on loop. Oh, this is fucking just incredible. Holy shit. Oh, I'm getting distracted. I've actually got it on. I've literally got it on loop right now. I keep getting distracted because it's just so beautiful to listen to. Okay, so this averages it out quite heavily. What the fuck is section 3 all about? One more of a beat. Ooh, we got some energy. Ooh, we get this melody coming back with some nice synth wave. Oh, this is great. Oh, the trap drums. Oh, we have the main theme getting quoted. The main theme is here. Oh, this is going on loop. This is going on loop. Holy shit, it's so good. Yeah, this is, I'm just smiling, the biggest fucking smile. Holy shit. Does it just loop this? Is this fantastic? I guess it does. Yeah, it does. LMAO. Oh, this is so loopable though. It's so fucking loopable though. Holy shit. And this is our celebratory close-in on the finish line. Yeah, we got the brass and the strings taking over. With that synth still coming in. Whoa, Too Real is here for the big finale. Yes, yes. Oh, this is so fucking good. This is where we're chasing the train with all the fucking characters. It's so great. Oh, this is fantastic. And it just keeps going. Yeah, I can't lie. Rainbow Road is always on loop. Holy shit, that's so fucking good. Yeah, this song is just fantastic. Yeah, I'm never gonna get fucking tired of listening. Jesus Lord, this is fucking fantastic. Yeah, I think this tier list came out really well. I might have to keep going with the tier list later. Like, I'll have to remember what was where and try to add the remixes later, maybe. But there's just too many fucking remixes. Like, good heavens. Good heavens above. But yeah, let's take a look at what we got. What's always on loop? Crown City. Ah, oh, masterpiece. We got Whistle Stop Summit. It's fantastic. We got Peach Beach. We got Great Question Mark Block Ruins. Always on loop. Fucking great. Cheap Cheap Falls. Fantastic. Dandelion Depths. My goat. Holy shit. Toad's Factory and Rainbow Road. Always on loop. So that's how many is in up here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's like a fourth of the track selection is always on loop. And then in the playlist for sure, we got DK Spaceport, 3DS Shy Guy Bazaar, Sky High Sunday, Wario Shipyard, Koopa Troopa Beach, Peach Stadium, Dino Dino Jungle, and Acorn Heights. Like all of these, I would definitely fucking listen all the way through. Even if I don't like go back to repeat the video right then and there, it's always like welcome when it's coming through in my earbuds. Then in Very Good, which sometimes I'm really in the mood for and sometimes I'm really not. Just kind of really depends on the day. We've got Mario Bros. Circuit, Wario Stadium, DK Pass, Starview Peak, Faraway Oasis, Salty Salty Speedway, Absolute Cinema, Dry Bones Burnout, and Choco Mountain. And then in Few Seconds and then skipping, just like pretty much unconditionally. We got what the fuck is it called? Desert Hills. Yeah, fuck that track. We got Airship Fortress. That intro's great, but Moo Moo Meadows. And then Bowser's Castle. And then down here all the way to the bottom, we have Mario's Circuit that got remixed for the 50 quadrillionth time. So I'm just fucking sick of it. Oh my god. So yeah, this is the tier list. I've got the link to the tier list. I have that both down in the description, and I pinned it here in the chat. So if you guys would like to do that, and kind of send it my way on like Blue Sky, or if you got me on Discord or something, like you could feel free to send me your own tier list of the songs. I think that'd be fantastic to see. That'd be a great discussion. But I think for now I'm also going to focus on turning this into a video, because I would like to start turning these streams into videos, because the Kingdom Hearts 2 video is just taking for fucking ever. It really burns me out. So I think especially this one would be super fun to turn into a video, and the Dimitri reaction, because holy shit, Dave was right. I was pausing that constantly to fucking show Dimitri what for. I think also that would be a very good standalone segment, but I do keep saying that. I need to hold myself accountable with this stream in particular. But let's see. Let me get caught up on chat, and then I think we'll call it a day. We out here. Been playing through Breath of the Wild again. It's a great game, but I gotta say that Tears of the Kingdom feels like a more realized game. Breath of the Wild shrines are kind of whack. Yeah, they can definitely be... Yeah, they're definitely not the most fun all the time. I will agree with you. I think Tears of the Kingdom does have some of the better shrines. I think when it comes to overworld traversal, I just kind of prefer how Breath of the Wild just kind of gets straight to the point, because building machines to do everything, and even just using like the rewinding ability and that sort of thing, sometimes it just doesn't quite get you where you want to go, especially if you're building a vehicle and the physics just tried to fucking throw you 50,000 miles down a cliff or something. Like, I don't know. There's definitely a lot of times in Tears of the Kingdom where I was like, well, it's awesome that I'm able to do this, but I kind of wouldn't miss it if it didn't happen to not be here. If it happened to not be here. You know what I mean? But yeah, I do totally get what you mean. Yeah, both of them are just fantastic games in so many respects. Like, I just love them. Dave is back just for the end. This is the tier list. And also, Dave, I'm going to turn this into a fucking video, so we will be able to watch it again later. But I would advise you to go back and watch the VOD, because I'm about to end the stream, and I would advise everybody to watch the VOD, because I roasted the shit out of Demeech, and it was hilarious. But I think for the meantime, I'm actually going to call it there for today. And yeah, I thank you for everybody that showed up. I had a really good time with this stream. Super, super fun. I would like to do another soundtrack ranking like this, and other stuff that isn't just reactions, but is very like response heavy. I think I would prefer to do that for some future streams. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think about this tier list. You can feel free to use the link to make your own tier list. And then I'll see you guys in the next stream, and hopefully you're able to watch the video when I turn it into a video. All right. Have a good night, everybody.